Monday, everyone. We are back. It is a brand new week, brand new month of this brand new year. Hopefully this year has been starting off well for you guys. Or I'll say it like this, hopefully, no matter where you started off in this year, hopefully this year you've been seeing progress. Because like so many times we get caught up in where you start the race. It doesn't matter where you start the race. Like I want you to get that into your spirit. It doesn't matter where you start the race. All that matters is where you are now. The progress. You could be at the back of the line. Who cares? It's the progress that brings joy. Forget the circumstance. The circumstance does not matter. Like I always say, hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend. But it doesn't matter what the weekend was. The only thing that matters is your perspective. What is your perspective? And so, yeah, hopefully this year, guys, you've been seeing progress. I believe it's someone posted on Instagram and they said January 14th is the year, it's like I think like Quitter's Day, meaning New Year's resolutions usually fail, I believe, on the 14th day within 2 weeks. The point that I'm making is it doesn't matter where you are. The only thing that matters is the progress that you're making, even if it's inch by inch by inch by inch. That compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world for a reason. Because as you keep inching, that turns into a mile. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday, even this morning. If you fell off last week, hey Dan, I just didn't. Brand new moment. This is a brand new moment. Get back up and make progress. You know what life looks like when you keep doing the things that you've always done. You know what it looks like in your mind, in your body, in your career, in your relationships. You know what that looks like in your health. You know what that looks like if you keep doing those things. Guys, happiness and confidence essentially is not very difficult to build. The more disciplined you are, the more you take care of your mind, body, soul, and spirit, the more you do the things that you know you should do, the more you'll believe in you, the more confidence that you'll have in you. Just little by little. It's okay what happened yesterday. It's okay if you dropped the ball. Let's get back up and go back in the game, guys. So hopefully that is encouraging to you guys as we're in this new month of this brand new year. What I want to talk about for today. I want to talk about, I had this idea, this thought as I was traveling here this morning. I had this thought that, and I've said this before, but it really, really resonated with me, that life is like boxing. I'll explain. So I started off boxing, and then I went into Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. When you're boxing, it's super intense, the sparring. It's like really dog eat dog. When you're doing Muay Thai, you don't really go as intense just because you're now throwing kicks, punches. It's more of it's more like honor when you're doing mixed martial arts, but you still go hard. There's moments when you're trying to take the other person's head off when you're training Muay Thai as well. There's just more weapons, throwing kicks, or if you're doing knees and elbows, there's that too. So there's more danger. However, with boxing, sparring is just, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. And that's that. Or you're going to beat the crap out of me, or we're going to try to beat the crap out of each other. It's super intense. So anyway, so when I first started boxing and sparring, and when someone would hit me with a shot, I'd nod. Like, it's a good shot. Like, I wasn't angry at them that they punched me, right? This is what they're supposed to do. This is boxing. You're supposed to hit me. I'm not supposed to be hit by you. If I get hit by you, it's something that I'm not doing or something that I did that I shouldn't do, okay? Or a combination. I'm not doing something right if I got hit by you. So when you're sparring, you're not angry that the guy hit you. You're like, ah. And me, I'd get obsessed. I have this all or nothing personality. So when I'm in something, guys, I'm really in it. And I gave you guys that example when I sparred my coach in Muay Thai, and he beat the crap out of me, right? First time sparring him, and I obsessed about how to get better. And while he was going at me, he was giving me tips. Hey, Dan, so don't crowd your punches, you know. He was giving me tips, you know, and I got obsessed. After that sparring session, I said, Coach, can we do it again Friday? He looked at me like I was kind of crazy. Like, this dude, like, just put a beating on you and you want to come back Friday. That's me, you know, that's me. Yes, I want to come back Friday, man. And had another session with a coach at that same gym, and he beat me up too. And I said, one day I'm going to get you. And the way I said it, he knew it was true. Because I was not going to stop. But him beating me up or me doing a sparring session, getting punched or kicked or whatever it is, I'm not mad at that person. I'm doing something wrong if I'm going to get hit by that shot. So I'm saying life is like boxing. Life is like fighting. Life is the same thing. If there's anything in your life that you're getting hit by, something happened in your business or personal, whatever it is, nod. It's a good shot. Don't be mad. I mean, okay, yes, you're human. Lick your wounds, sure. But it's about taking massive responsibility. You were open to get hit by that shot. Okay, maybe you didn't know. Like when I was training, I didn't know until I started getting trained. Dan, so when they throw that jab, you can't stay there. You got to move, slip to the right, whatever it is. Now I learned after getting beat up, okay, when I see that, I'm not getting hit by that again. Slip, throw a right hook, whatever it is. The point that I'm making is don't beat yourself up by getting hit by that shot, but instead of getting mad at the person, the people, places, things, the business, whatever it is that hits you with that shot, no, I'd say, I needed that. I needed that. Now you go to another level. Now you get better in your business or personal, whatever it is, whatever shot you took, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever shot you took, you can sit there and complain and say, he hit me in the face. This is boxing. That's what they're supposed to do. You can sit there and complain, be a victim, or nod, say, good shot. Good shot, you mother. Good shot. I learned something. Go back, train, come back, fight again. But now you have more wisdom. You have more wisdom. But Dan, but they did that to me in my business or my personal. They're going to get away. First of all, that's none of your business. Second of all, I'll say it again. First of all, it's none of your business. Be thankful for the opportunity to grow. Secondly, whatever someone puts out into the world, it comes back with interest. So You want to always keep your karmic aura clean. Whatever you put out into, whatever I put out into the world always comes back with interest. It's just the way the world works. So don't even worry about that. That's a waste of your time. That puts you in a low vibration where you're not able to manifest the beauty and the gifts that you're put here to do. That's in the rear view mirror. You're looking ahead to all these beautiful gold and love and joy that's ahead of you. That the past, business or personal, prepared you for. I gotta look at my business. I've made almost every mistake in the book. I made almost every mistake in the book. And it took me 6 years to really understand business. I remember on the 5th year, something happened with a client, and I remember saying, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And it wasn't until years later, I'd probably say 2 years later, that I kept going and I stumbled on the understanding of how to create a business. But all the challenges that I had leading up to that prepared me to have the business that I have now. So give thanks. Guys, I want you to keep the correct perspective. Life is like boxing. It's like boxing. The punches will come. And if you're being hit by a punch, why did you get hit by that punch? And what adjustments will you make so that doesn't happen again? That's what this is about. I'm not complaining and being a victim. You're not a victim. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. You're becoming a better fighter in your business and in your personal. But then you don't know what happened. It doesn't matter what happened. Matter of fact, the bigger the challenge, the bigger the blessing. In my business and my personal life, my biggest challenges have always been my biggest opportunities for growth. I've given you guys the example of MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, the organization that's helped, I'm sure, millions of people. This mother lost her daughter from a drunk driver. A drunk driver killed her daughter. Now, she could have packed it up, stayed in bed, and call it a day. Just you would never hear from her again. But what did she do? She took that pain, that trauma. She lost her daughter. She repackaged it, created an organization, and has blessed millions. Repackage it. Whatever comes to mind. Maybe something happened when you were really young. Some people, listen, there's traumas that people go through when they're 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, teenagers that they've never metabolized. And they're now, as adults, that same pain and trauma that they were given, they're given to others. And you're better than that. You're better than that. There's more beauty in life than just repeating karmic cycles. You put that out, it comes back. Guys, I can't tell you why the pain was given to you, why those punches were thrown at you. I can't tell you why, but I can tell you this: we're in a boxing ring. That's going to happen. Your job, our job, my job is to take those punches, nod, make the adjustment, say thank you, and become a better fighter, become a better business person, become a better human being. Those punches weren't there to knock you out. I mean, they were trying to knock you out, right? Some sparring partners try to do that. Some situations try to do that. But when you know who you are, you see it for what it truly is. nod, take massive self-responsibility that you were in that situation, that you were in the situation to take that shot. Knowing what you know now, you wouldn't have either did business like that. You wouldn't have had that business partner, right? You wouldn't have had those friendships. You wouldn't have hung out in those areas. Like, knowing what you know now, oh my God, I know what I did. Thank you. You go to another level. You can do two things. Focus on the punch and blame like everyone else does for the next 10, 20 years. And stay in a low vibration, never get to where you're supposed to get to. It's the opposite of strength to complain about something. It's the opposite of strength. I became a better fighter because I got beat up, but I didn't stop going to the gym. He beat me up, man. I'm not supposed to be a fighter. No, that's a part of it. My business is where it is right now because I got beat up. I learned. Matter of fact, I'm so thankful that I went through every challenge that I went through. I remember when I first started back in 2016 and in 2017, 2018, the girlfriend that I was with, she saw me go through struggle. But I kept going. And every challenge and struggle that I went through, it's made my business better. It's made my business better. I have an opportunity right now to provide a service that I don't see other people providing. And it's directly due to the challenges that I went through, that I learned from, and I didn't stop. Thankful. Guys, life is amazing. As I say, life is conspiring for you. Everything is conspiring for you. Disappointments don't exist. That's a myth. It's an illusion that disappointments exist. They don't. Better always comes in your business or in your personal. I promise you. I promise you that. It's like clockwork. But you have to just keep going and analyze why you got hit with that punch in your business or your personal. Oh man, that happened in my personal life. Okay, cool. What adjustments do you need to make? It's so easy to point the finger. Oh, this happened because they were crazy. They were this, they were that. That may be true. That may be very true. But if that's the case, why were you even there? Analyze that. Make the adjustment. Go to another level. I promise you, better always comes. So I hope this resonates, guys, with you. I had this, and I've shared things that have been in a similar vein, but as I was traveling here this morning, this analogy hit me. The punches are opportunities. They're opportunities. Make your adjustments, become a better fighter in your business and personal. Nod, say, good shot. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. And you keep elevating. Going to new levels. And as you elevate, you won't have to find your tribe will find you. Business or personal. So keep going, guys. Keep growing. Set your schedule this week. When are you going to do the inner and the outer work? Set your schedule like the quality of your life depends on it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it does. Motivation Mondays.